Okay, so I decided it's time for a floor. I decided I only need a level floor up here where this big dip is. And this camera, you can't even hardly show it, but or 5 foot, whatever it is, going that way, and then just the 4 foot wide length going this way. I'm going to take that hatch door out of there, and I'm going to cut a hatch in the top of the floor I make. And there's the template I made, real simple. I don't know what I'm going to put on the top of it yet. It's just the beginning. Alright, there's all the underpinning. I'm going to cut a hatch out for this hatch in here. I took the actual door off, and I can get into that stuff in there, and I'll cut a hatch in the top of the floor. But the perimeter edges, I'm going to glue and screw them to the plywood. The other pieces are just going to lay in here, so I'd have to take it out and whatever, it's lighter. All right, here are the pieces where they go that will be the under support for the floor. All right, that feels pretty solid to me. I want to test fit everything. I can see one mistake I've made already. After I get that hole figured out, I just want to mark it. Then I'm going to glue and screw the perimeter edges. Okay, I've got some of the underpinning cut, pilot holes drilled and countersunk. I'm going to pull all this out of here and glue and screw the outside edges. Okay, here's what it looks like, all framed up. This is the threshold material I chose. Started to put the actual flooring decorative part of it in. I got these pieces here are temporary, just for me to butt up, something to butt up against. They want a little gap. This stuff is supposed to be floating, so I'm using these little pieces of wood for spacers. And once I get all that done, I'm going to get some stair edge and close all that up. But I think I might glue these actual pieces together. It said for high traffic areas that you can glue the seams. When you snap them together, they just like snap together like that. You can put a tiny bead of glue in through there. But it says not to glue it to here, which is what I was going to do. Right now, this is where I'm at. I'm going after a while to buy a jigsaw. I burnt mine up the other day, but I need to cut the curves on here and on the other side over there. So I'm gonna do that after a while. So for now, I'm gonna keep on cutting these till I get to the far side. Now, you're not supposed to glue this stuff down, but in a high traffic or moist area, which this is both of, you're supposed to glue this little bead. Now I cut a hole in this to glue these wood pieces underneath before I screwed them, and I got way too big a hole in here now. I ain't supposed to be at the bottom, okay.
What is it, maggot? Just getting close to your dinner time, ain't it? Are you trying to tell me something? What you got in your face?
Now, since these are warped a little bit, they don't go together too hot. I have had them all snap together once. I've had my floor in for a couple of months now, and everything is working just as expected. I'm gonna show it to you guys. All right, you see I painted all the visible framing with a paint that the best match the color of my van that I could find. Here's where I cut around, you know, the stuff that needed to be cut around. And here's the hatch. Now you can see I drilled these little corner holes prematurely, and then I decided later to make them round edges, but just pop my finger and it pops right down. And this thing, it goes way back up in here under the seats. It's a big compartment.
You put your weed in there.
But I got a life straw, air compressor, spare clothes, bug repellent, and I screwed these little keepers on there to hold it. And I could have just put them on two sides, but one of the legs for my bed sits on there, so it can carry some weight at times. So I want to make it as sturdy as I could. And you guys are upside down, but here's what it looks like in the back. I can reach in here and lift this whole thing up and take it out. Now right there, it sets this right on the carpet, and there's a low spot right there. And I can lift the whole thing out and take it out of here if I need to do something in here. But I'm glad I did it. It was worth it. It's a lot easier to clean than the carpet. And you know, this is where I spend all my time. Thanks for watching. I'm going to do some more stuff to the van. I don't know what video I'm going to come out with next, but I got a bed frame video, I got an exhaust fan video, and we'll see what comes up next. If you like camping and road tripping in your minivan, or think you might like camping and road tripping in your minivan and want to know more about it, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to know more about the van, you can check out this playlist over here. If you want to see more of my minivan camping adventures, you can check out this playlist over here.